sigh of relief that mine is not. She's inside me. It's fucking crazy. The only time she ever calls me is when she wants to complain about the fact that I'm generally really shy to being an adult. They already know that. I've been enough dry toast for a week, for fuck's sake. She calls me up and it goes like this. Hi Claire, how you doing? Are you well? Your father fixed the printer the other day. It's running grand now. That's great, Mom. Oh yeah, then the questions come in. Which is good. And she goes, so how many CDs did you drop into places this week? And you're hit with that wave of frustration. But you bite your tongue because at the end of the day you remember that she's your main source of income. When you spent that last £20 on tequila. Oh gosh. Tequila, yeah, tequila. I love some tequila right now, to be quite honest with you.
Help with the Word documents.
Oh, Jesus, sorry. Yeah, so anyway, it escalates. She's asking about CVs and you're hit with that wave of frustration. And suddenly, you find yourself holding the phone a foot away from your ear because you can't deal with 192 fucking decibels anymore. She's yelling, you're fuming, and suddenly you find yourself going, it's to a myth on a casual basis! And you push that hang up button on the phone so fast you crack screen, but you don't care. Claire won, Mommy nil, Aiden fucked. And that's the best part. You killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You finally managed to get your little shit from on the back to that time you put condoms in your basket at the checkout desk. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
I'm Bernard Bell. And I'm Bernard Benefit. In tonight's news, 32-year-old Stephen has taken a horse to court in Denmark after learning that Happy's Harry was riding all around him. Cases like this have been popping up around Denmark. Stephen's final comments were, I had enough of him fooling around, so I hoofed him out. The case has resulted in Denmark outlawing all forms of bestiality, said the Danish Animal Welfare Society. In other news, a sticky situation has come up in the church. It is said that escorts lured a vicar and many of his congregation into the churchyard to make the grounds. This story is linked to a report we made earlier relating to the missing wads of money and watches. The Right Reverend Walsh said, I'm glad someone spilt the beans. It was a bit touch and go, but I've now been tested for Christian AIDS. In response to the woman being accused of stealing, they have been known for going into the confession box, saying, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 3 days since my last infection. And chanting, Our Father, who art in Devon, hallowed call my name. All clients come, they will be done in church, and we'll give them heaven. Give us this day our daily head and protect us, and help us complete our transactions. Leave those who wish for domination to deliver us from the peelers. Amen. And finally, on a lighter note in the sun, woman in sumo wrestler suit assaulted her ex-girlfriend in gay pub after she raped a man dressed as a Snickers bar. The woman, caught by the green-eyed monster, saw red and attacked her former partner. The victim had been enjoying the eye candy, getting friendly over a hot chocolate. The victim said she no longer wanted contact with her overinflated ex, claiming she now preferred nuts. And that's the evening news. Good night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is special in many ways. Tonight we celebrate one of the most illustrious careers of the last 40 years of blockbuster movie history. Tonight's guest is literally and figuratively one of the biggest celebrities in the world for a stretch of 15 years beginning in 1982. Since then, his career has ashamedly turned to shit. His movies have collectively made over $4 billion worldwide. This means that this actor has made over $9 million for every word of spoken dialogue delivered in every film. A feat more staggering considering the amount of shit that comes out of his mouth. Throughout his career, he has never been nominated for an Academy Award or a British Academy Award. He has never won the prestigious Italian Denatalo Awards, earned an Emmy, or even been remotely mentioned at the Golden Globe Awards. We would like to welcome on stage one of the most distinguished non-members of the Actors Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Excellent. I see what you've done there. Truly a master of his craft.
It's good to be here, James.
God is all mine.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
You can ask me a question there. Come on. Yeah, well, that was one of my first ever features in Hollywood. There was no CGI back then. It was really me. It's hard to believe. But he was only 4'6" when they cast him.
Where were you in that scene?
I was the wall. Come on.
Oh, impressive, I must say. I thought you put in a solid performance.
I do the one-liners.
Of course, a well-known fact.
I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You want to understand?
Okay.
I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it. Yeah, I suggested we do this scene where I have no top on, so you can see my superb athletic build. Director said no.
Quite literally a shape of things to come. Let's take a look at some of the roles you never got.
I'm not an animal. I'm not an animal. I'm a goddamn human being. Yeah, I thought this was a superhero film, like Batman or Spider-Man. Look, he even had a mask. I said to David, picture the scene. Elephant Man has just caught an evil villain. The evil villain is down on his knees, pleading not to be killed. The Elephant Man just looks at him through the one eye hole and says, if you want to plead for your life, I'm all ears.
My hand, almost they chopped it off. Fuck you, you pussy!
I refuse to back up. Yeah, it's not for me. No. Tuesday we had pancakes. Pancakes and a yummy with maple syrup. There is no maple syrup. Natural driver. I suggested my character could be a pilot. Get to the chopper. I'm an excellent driver. Yeah, I ate his liver with some lava beans and washed it down with a nice Chianti. Yummy. Yeah, I suggested my character could prise open the bars and rip Clarice into a cell with his bare hands. I rip off all her clothes, and then she says, "Please, Dr. Lecter, I want you to fuck my brains out." And I say, "Yeah, I plan on doing so, and then I'm going to eat it."
They said no?
No, they loved it, but I was too busy to commit to the project, so they gave it to that prick Hopkins. He hated the line, so he made them change it to make him sound like a real pussy.
He did, however, go on to win an award. Which brings us to our last display. It's unique. It shows you test screening for Richard, what's his name? Attenborough's? Attenborough's Epic Gandhi. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, certainly. Well, I read the script, which is okay, and then I delivered my line. But I felt it was lacking something, so I decided to try some method acting by putting myself in the character's shoes. Oh, was in the case. Gandhi's flip-flops. And this is what happened. A man is but a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. And right now, I'm being a real badass motherfucker. Violence is not an answer. It is the answer.
As we all know, the role eventually went to Ben Kingsley, who also won an Academy Award.
Ah, James, I thought we were friends.
Yes, which brings us to our last section, where we can talk about your new film.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. It's a beautifully crafted script which documents the final years of John Lennon's life. When I was offered it, I jumped at the chance. I've always been a huge fan of the Beatles. I mean, how cool to have a band named after beating stuff.
Can you tell us more about the cast?
Yeah, certainly. Paul McCartney is played by Jason Statham. George Harrison is played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. And Ringo is brilliantly played by Don Cheadle. It's amazing.
Now, I genuinely can't believe this, but we actually have a clip of it. Would you like to see, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah! Fuck, I know I would.
In the scene you're about to see, I'm in bed with Yoko Ono, protesting against the war in Vietnam, when all of a sudden, Paul McCartney comes in. That's crazy, what? Imagine all the people living for today. It's crazy.
Alright, John, mate. This Vietnam war's really getting on my tits.
Calm down, calm down. What do you suggest, mate?
I suggest you stop being a little pussy, ditch the bitch, get the fuck up, life is pain, get used to it.
Fuck yeah, my kind of trouble doesn't take naps. Hello, goodbye.
Fantastic. I'm sure it'll be a huge success. It's been an absolute pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back.
Join me next week where I'll be celebrating the life and celluloid of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Good night.
Yes, I have the list. No, I'm not in a foul mood. I just prefer doing the grocery shopping and tackling today's crossword in The Guardian. Look. I'd rather do that than listening to Andrew Pellin conduct La Boheme. Look, let's just get on with it, shall we? First thing on the list. Sausages. Right. Now, S is plural. So what do you mean? Do you mean 2 or 200? No, I'm not being ridiculous. The size of your mother's ass is ridiculous. No, I'm not being crude. I'm not being rude either. Subjugating me every Sunday to see that colossal derriere. Now that's crude. I don't know what you mean. It's like the eighth wonder of the world. Look, I could go on, but so does your mother's ass. Right, next item on the list. Baby wipes. Why do we need baby wipes when you don't even have a baby? No, Margaret, don't start crying. It's not my fault you're not OVing on a regular basis. Look. Let's just move on. Jam. Where does one begin with jam? We have blueberry, raspberry. We've got all varieties. We've got all shapes and sizes of jams. From apple to apricot. A whole variety of fruits. So which one do you exactly want? Blueberry? That's alright. Now there's one here, but I can't really understand it. Oh, and also, by the way, when you mentioned jam earlier, I was confused. Did you want me to jam the local blues band? And we could all sing about the woes of having a mother's ass that can be seen from space? No? Just on the off chance. Okay, I can't understand this one, but it begins with the letter Y? Your keys. No, what do you mean, my keys? Your keys, right. Right, so I'm either shopping for a small breed of terrier, a confectionery aimed at men, or a battered food dish normally consulted with Sunday meals. Look. It's ridiculous. Let's move on. Squash. Okay. Do you want me to take part in a racket-based sport? Or should I get a dish? I mean, is it squash? Is the food squash? Look, it's either that, or it's going to be a kid drink. No, Margaret, don't start crying again. Look, if you can make it through those floods of tears and sit on, when you sat down on that ass, which, by the way, is giving your Maldives a real run for its money, and constructed the most ambiguous shopping list known to man, which needs Alan Gurin's Enigma machine to decode. Now don't take that language from me. No, Margaret, I have not slept with my mother. Nor am I capable of doing fellatio upon myself. Look, there's one item on the list. 4 faggots. That's it. I give up.
So here I was again, sitting alone in this cesspool of an office. I need to get outside, need to get some fresh air. So I headed to the closest bar I could find. It was pretty far away, so, it took, wait, I'm there. I looked around at the sad, sorry sack of rhinoceros pistol that filled this place. I knew the killer was here. Knew I was close. I walked towards this man sitting at the table in front of me. Thought this guy looked like he might know something.
It's a broad.
Okay, it's a broad, but it's hard to tell. I looked at her right up in her face. Yeah, she definitely knows something. I looked at her right in the eye and put out my hand to introduce myself. But I used my other hand. And then I moved my hand away real fast like. and then scratched the side of my head. Ha ha! Now she knows I mean business. I walk away real slow and casual like. Yeah, I think she got the message. Suddenly someone catches my eye and I move toward her. But as I get closer, I can clearly see they're not my type and I keep walking. Ah, this guy knows. I stand beside him. I don't think he noticed me. I lean in real slow and sniff his head. Smells like unicorns and rainbow dust. Nice. I take out my notepad and write down 11 numbers. 0, 6, 7, 2, 9, 9, 1, 6, 7, 1, 0. I slide the piece of paper over to him. I smile and wink. Yo, this guy's face says it all. He's gonna call me. It was getting a little late, so I decided to call it a night. I may not have find the killer, but I definitely found myself a date.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Scarecrow!
Be seated. Court is now in session. Today's court case is between Batman and Batman. Batman, you've been accused of being a shit Batman. How do you plead?
Like this. Please, 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 please.
Guilty
Please.
or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Right. Batman Bale, is that your first witness?
Where is she? Where is she?
Hello? Yeah?
My witness, Rachel, is a bit tied up at the moment. But I can assure you, her statement will be dynamite.
May I remind you, this is a spoiler-free courtroom. You rely on her statement?
Of course. She has no time for being two-faced.
Batman Clooney, may I present your first witness, Catwoman?
She's stealing some time off at the minute. She's licking her own asshole. But I assure you, her statement is perfect.
Right, we need to move on. I've got a game with Bruce Suicide this afternoon.
Good game, good game.
May I remind you, this is a shit impression-free court.
Well, that's this gets fucked.
Excuse me, Mr. Scarecrow. I mean, Your Honor. Isn't that the Elephant Man's food from earlier?
Shh, Clooney. Don't you know this is a tight budget show? Batman Bale, you present your case.
Today, I will prove to the court just how shit Clooney is being Batman. Exhibit A, the worst batsuit ever. Please note the bat nipples. Exhibit B, Barney as Mr. Freeze. Daddy, nice to see you. Hey, I almost won an Oscar for that role. How dare you?
Mr. Schwarzenegger, you cannot just cause a flurry in my courtroom. We're here for the cold facts, and I strongly advise you to melt away.
All right, but I'll be back.
Not in this sketch. Batman, you may proceed.
Which one?
He was talking to me, as I'm the real Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman!
You're both Batman. What we're trying to decide here today is if Batman Clooney is a shit Batman or not.
Sorry, Your Honor. Please be in the right day. In the ass.
I don't see why I'm on trial. This one's a real joker.
Enough with the puns. This is the last straw.
Good one, Your Honor.
Clooney, stop like an ass.
Of course not. That's a Catwoman's job.
Right, is that the time already? I can't let Bruce tee off without me. Batman Bale, anything else to say?
No, Your Honor. Just to take Clooney's reviews. They speak for themselves.
Batman Clooney, do you have anything to say in reply?
Sure. I mean, hey, it's not like this road ruined my career.
Right, I've made my decision on watching both Batman's films, and hereby find Batman Clooney as being a shit Batman. Court is adjourned.
Okay, guys, time for medication. You can continue your games after lunch.
That is correct.
Yes. Well, first of all, I'll be asking you a few simple questions.
That is also being correct. This is good so far, yes?
So, Helga, what attracted you to this job?
I'm not attracted to the job. I'm attracted to my husband, even though he beats me every Tuesday evening after come dining with me. You are attractive lady. You have nice clothes and your hair. It smells nice. I have nice clothes. I get them in Barbados.
They're lovely. Sorry, where did you say you got them from again? Barbados?
Not Barbados, silly. Barbados. Barbados.
Barbados. Barbados?
Yes, Barbados. In High Street. Next door to the gammy shop.
Oh,
you know gammy shop?
Oh, you mean game shop.
That is what I have been saying. Gammy shop.
Fine. So, Helga, I can see from your previous job, you have indicated that you worked for a large company?
No, I worked for Lidl company.
Oh.
Working, yes. My work is Lidl.
Sorry, you have little work?
Yes, many hours, Lidl work.
So you find yourself with quite a bit of spare time and little to do?
Yes, no. I get paid money to do little things, but have no spare time. Very busy.
So you also have a part-time job. I suppose every little helps.
No, Lidl not help. You mean Tesco.
What? Well, let us get back to the question, shall we?
Are they being little questions?
That's difficult to say.
No, it is not. I just said it. It is easy. You'll try?
Try what?
Are they being little questions?
Are they being little questions?
Ha! You said it! That is very good! You sound Very sad, she now dead in taxi.
Shall we move on?
Whoa! I have only just met you. You seem like a nice lady, but like I said, I'm being married to a large aggressive man.
No. I said, shall we move on?
Okie dokie.
Where are you going?
We will be going now.
No. We need to stay here.
We stay, we go, you'll be making your mind up. You're like Fox Biz. Making your mind up. I'm liking when they rip off her clothes, but like I said, I'm not a homo lesbian.
You have mentioned that, and I believe the band was called Bucks Fizz.
Them also.
Let us please get back to the interview. In your previous jobs, did you achieve any staff training or certificates?
I got the Best Cleaner Award for removing stubborn shit off toilet.
I'm sure your family were very proud, but you won't be cleaning toilets here with us.
Why is this? Why do you not clean toilets? You leave it shitty?
No, of course not. We have cleaners for that job.
They're not as good as Helga. I am best shit shifter.
I don't doubt it for a second. Tell me, Helga, what can you bring to this job?
Well, I can bring myself on my bicycle. But if you want, I will bring whole family.
No, just bring yourself.
That is a good idea. If I brought my husband, he would make really shitty toilets.
You will be given 2 brakes.
That is good. One front and one back. My bicycle is not so new.
No, not those type of brakes.
Oh no, not the other type of brake. One night my husband got really angry and he broke my fingers.
Oh my god, that is awful. What happened?
It was my fault. He was watching Never Mind Your Cock is Buzzing. I turned over TV and...
That's terrible.
He had eyes closed, so I thought he was having 40 whites.
Wait.
No, his eyes were very still. He likes to pretend TV is radio. He's strange man, and fat, and ugly, and bastard!
Well, Helga, I think I've heard enough. And I've made my decision. You're exactly what this company needs. When can you start?
Right away.
Perfect. Welcome to Sky Call Center.
I'm loving it, yes. Hello? How is it you are helping me today?
With me, Michael Jackson. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious pastel dish with a delicious tomato sauce. Chicken, hee. Now I'd like to welcome my co-host, the delicious Nigella Lawson.
Thank you for having me on the show, Michael.
Anytime, Nigella. You know we're both not strangers to any controversy.
Yes, Michael. The most important part of any pasta dish is making your own pasta, which means we need a lot of this stuff. Yes, that's good stuff. It's freshly ground grilled meat flour. You know, Michael, you really shouldn't wear that attire in the kitchen. We wouldn't want to spill anything on our nice clothes.
Sure thing, Nigella. These friends are my jam! Oh, always need to use my one glove to get high tips on the other. But we always have to make sure first, health and safety, to put your nose on. That's good. Usually I'm a vegetarian, but this chicken is a right mother clucker. A bird who can't fly is like a Jackson who can't take a whooping. Oh!
Right, so now we just need to sieve the flour that we need into a bowl. I've got my own unique way of doing this.
That girl is so dangerous. Oh!
So now that we've mixed all the ingredients into the flour, it's a simple matter of cutting our pasta into lines. Some people like to use a knife, some people like to use pasta cutters. I like to use this.
So first I'm gonna start on the tomato sauce. I'm gonna move up these mothers into the pot.
Now we add the pasta.
Then we add the chicken. Oh yeah, chicken. Oh yeah.
Just needs a little blue.
She's bad. You know she's really bad. Come on.
Now you always need to add a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm using black pepper, but you can use any kind of pepper that you like.
Cause it don't matter if you're black or white.
Yes, that's right, Michael. Now we just need to add some herbs and flavouring. Oh! Perfect, Michael. Nothing says Italian like a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
She knows it. She knows it. Even better job than what my surgeon did.
That just goes in the oven for approximately 6 years. And once it's finished, we'll have a beautiful Italian dish. And there we have it.
Shamo motherfucker. Let's have a taste. Shamo motherfucker. I'm gonna show this food to my fans every Wednesday. Thanks for joining my show, Jelly.
No problem, Michael. Absolute pleasure.
Next week, we'll be making a lethal cocktail with my duck tea. Shimon motherfucker.
And welcome your host, Miss Silla. It's the same thing.
Welcome to Blind Date. Before we send you off a complete stranger with very little background information and on your previous convictions. So, shall we bring out our lucky lady then? Shell from Northern Ireland.
Hi guys!
Have a seat, Shell. So, Shell, tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Shell and I'm 23 and I'm looking for my soulmate. I'm looking for someone strong and adventurous, but someone who knows how to enjoy themselves. And I mean, come on, this has to be the best place to find them, because it's like TV and stuff. And it's going to be pretty safe.
Yes,
And
Shell.
a totally
Okay.
amazing success.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
So, let's go out guys then, okay? James and he's from London. So James, go on, tell folks a little bit about yourself and what you're looking for in a woman.
Hello there. Well, I like a woman who knows how to give a guy the cold shoulder. Someone who's so relaxed, they might say, She's dead to the world.
Okay. So, contestant number 2, that's our murderer Johnny, and he's from Northern Ireland. Go for it, Johnny.
Well, so love, I'm in the arts and crafts. Anything you can't do with duct tape and 2 feet of rope, just ain't worth doing, you know. Also, I'm a close follower of the news, you know. I've got a vast collection of articles. I like, you know, cutting out my favourites and sticking them all over my bedroom walls. Fucking beautiful,
Wow, good looking and intellectual. A bit of a news buff, this one. Well, Johnny, you never know if you play your cards right, you and Michelle could be hitting the headlines together. So, last up is contestant number 3, and that's Ulrika from the USA. Go on.
Well, I'm into dark nights and dark forests and heavily wooded areas. I want a girl who knows how to put up a fight, but then knows when to give in. I'm a follower of the chemistries, and I have my own selection of pain relief and sedatives.
Oh my, a doctor! So, Shell, go on, fire your question on for number 1.
Okay, number 1. What do you look for in a girl?
Well, I like a quiet girl. Well, to be honest, silent. Yes, silent. With pale, cool skin, a collective stare. Oh, and always minimal stitching.
Oh, okay, well, I think James is looking for a quiet little lamb, but I think our Shells are a firecracker. So, what's your question for number 2, Shell?
Number 2. What would be a first perfect date?
Well, shall my wee love. I reckons me and you head off for a wee picnic in a secluded mood. Just you and me and you, running and screaming and running. Oh, the fucking fun we'd have.
Positive and resilient. And then get into the rest of the things. Right, last question. Go on.
Well,
do you want to let her ask the question first?
Well, what's your best features?
I'm a real go-getter. I never take no for an answer. I've perfected my grappling technique.
Then you wouldn't mind getting into the rest of the dark lane. So, Shell, what's that? What's that? So gonna be? Who's the lucky lad then?
Well, I think we're gonna have to go to number 2.
Oh my, that's on number 2. That's the murderer Johnny from Northern Ireland.
Here, Johnny!
Between 3 lucky ladies, and it's all to be an online date.
Does this smell like chloroform?
let something fall out of your hand, it will fall to the ground. If that object happens to be fragile, it will break. If this occurs, make sure you're not in a very posh museum. Only by walking forward will you reach the destination that is in front of you. If you walk backwards, this destination will become further away. You may wish to lift your arms into the air. You will quickly discover that your hands are now higher than your head.
Taurus!
Spend quality time with family members you like before they grow old and die. Don't spend time with people you're not that fond of. If objects in front of you are difficult to see, and you feel like your head is always in the clouds, you're probably tilting your head back a lot. If home is where you want to be this month, simply cut out sections of your living room carpet and sellotape them to your bare feet.
Pisces!
There are times in the day when you feel hungry. Placing a large panty liner with wings on your head will make you look like Deputy Dog. If you find yourself sitting in your car for long periods of time while honking your horn, you're probably on the West Link.
Scorpio!
A female friend decides to show you her ability to perform a perfect free kick into the corner of the net. She may be a man. Money may be tight this month. Use paper underwear, but don't throw out after use. Simply use a rubber to remove the skid marks.
Horoscope!
Shell and Johnny really hit it off in the last round. You want to see how they all got on in Fernando's?
Yes!
Oh, well, the poor reach here to the Remy firecracker just like Marcella said. The damn school, like, she was a little bit quiet from the end, like, you know. I don't know why that is, like, you know, I thought I was pretty good motivator, like, you know. Fuck her beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show our third and final stand-up act, Miss Emma Mc. Right. Got it.
Oh, it all went great until I had to speak. Well, there's a lot of family members in here. Yes, I have family here too. Kind of reminds me of when I was younger, you know, family members coming to the wee school plays, you know, coming to see you act and perform. I didn't think I was good at the time, but now that I look back, I portrayed the role of the tree. I was shit hot. I did so much research, and I was deciding, should I be birch or oak, or perhaps a little mahogany? And I finally decided I was going to be a giant redwood. And I asked my teacher how I did, and she went, it was very good performance. Yeah, so parents have a lot of reasons to be proud of their kids. And then there's me. my mum, Mary, who leaves me at the town hall for a competition for drama, and the only thing she says is, "I'll be here at 10, so you better be here." So I come out, certificate in hand, medal, feeling real proud, getting into the car, and all she says, "Hurry up, I'm missing my week programme." So the medal and the certificate go in a huge pile of others that she does not know about. And this is referred to as the rubbish in my room. Now, Mary uses a lot of words to describe how messy my room is. One of them is, "It's a dump up there. It is a disgrace. It is a state." Now, which state? I haven't a clue. I asked her. I was like, "You know, which state are you all about?" And she gave me the look. You know that? Yeah, that was pretty scary. Pretty intense. But God love her. Because for about 3 months when she first got her first smartphone, she thought LOL meant lots of love. And my uncle died. And she sent a text to my aunt saying, "I'm so sorry to hear that John's dead, LOL." I mean, sometimes I just go, "Mary." Yes, Mary. I call her Mary. Right? I was like, fuck. Seriously. You're so thick in my mind. I can call her Mary for one reason, and that's because I'm fostered. She's not my real mum. I can go like that. "You're not my real mum." And she'll just go, "That's fine. But I guess that is my room then." I was like, "You can clean it." But fostering is a bit like try it before you buy kind of thing. There's a 12-day return policy and you don't get your money back. But that's about all I've got.
Alright, dude. Okay. I'm here to meet a... Aubergine? Oh, dude! Dude, Tim's like a food, dude. That's awesome. Aubergine.
It's Eugene Farnberg. Gosh.
So I'm here to apply for the roommate.
That's what I was afraid of. Intrude. Take a seat, why don't you?
I do.
You're in my spot.
What?
You're in my spot.
Sorry, dude.
Oh. Now,
a little pop quiz.
Right?
First question. What's your favorite planet?
Oh, dude, like, Uranus, man!
That's my favorite too! Yes, Goodness. Okay. Second question. What's your favorite element and why?
Oh, carbon dioxide?
Wrong! One of the more recent elements, please.
Oh, okay, like air? Because, like, it comes before carbon dioxide, so it's, like, more recent, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so avocado's number, the number of molecules in a gram molecule, is the same substance is equal to what? Okay, so black holes are the remaining core of a supernova that is so dense, even light cannot penetrate it. Speaking of supernovas, who's your favorite superhero and why? And don't say Aquaman because everyone knows.
Oh, let me guess, because he, like, goes against, like, the rules and, like, theories of, like, osmosis of, like, how water molecules can move from, like, high concentration to, like, a low concentration through selectively permeable membrane.
No, he sucks ass.
I feel it, dude.
I've come to collect the rest of my things.
Excalibur. You're not taking your sword with you.
With great power, it becomes great responsibility.
Well, my brother here is gonna replace you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Dude, Ixnay, I'm a touchy name, please.
He and I get on swimmingly. Oh. What's your name again?
Mackenzie, dude.
Mackenzie and I get on swimmingly.
Oh, please. He probably told you that his favorite planet was Uranus.
Well, at least his favorite superhero isn't Superman. Oh, I'm going there. Batman.
Superman.
Dudes, don't fight. Okay?
He started it.
Peace and love, dudes. Peace and love. Alright, okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flip a coin. And whoever wins, their superhero is the awesomest, alright?
Yes.
There's no purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, dudes?
Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
Tails, dudes.
Well.
I suppose.
Maybe. Go on.
Perhaps.
I'm listening.
Superman might have the better features.
Say Superman licks ass.
No.
Say Batman licks ass.
No.
Say Batman licks ass.
Never. Fine. Batman licks ass.
What?
Batman licks ass.
I can't hear you.
Batman licks ass.
Actually, that's Catwoman's job.
Whoa, dude, that was George Clooney!
Anyway, I'm so glad we sorted this out.
Me too. Hand hug.
Hand hug.
Alright, dude. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Okay, we had a good run. You wouldn't have fit in here anyway.
Come help me unpack the rest of my things, Yuki.
One moment.
am I back home? Are you still here? What the fuck? We're going to fix is anything that we wanted to be. We became actors instead.
I'd be delighted to give it some thought.